Welcome back, everybody, to the Daily Racing Show here at RacePlazaMedia. My name is Milan, and it is Thursday, so that means I will break down what you can watch this weekend racing related. As always, you can check out our website, RacePlazaMedia.com, where we have our free racing calendar. You can download it, you can just click on it, you don't have to sign up, you don't have to do anything, and on the calendar, we break down what you can watch, when you can watch it, and where you can watch it. So now, let's get into it. Last weekend, there was actually not that much to watch racing related. It was still a lot, but compared to other weekends we've had, and this weekend specifically, there's lots and lots of racing to watch. So I'm going to tell you a few highlights, and then you guys can check out the racing calendar for the rest. So let's get into it. So how about we talk about some four-wheel action before we talk about the two-wheel action, as always. So we have NASCAR returning this weekend, and we have NASCAR the Milan Modified Tour this upcoming weekend. We have NASCAR Canada Series, NASCAR Cup Series. We also have the ARCAR Menard Series returning this upcoming weekend. Also, if you're a fan of drag racing, we have the NHR Mission Food Drag Racing Series returning this upcoming weekend. Now, other four-wheel action we have, of course, we actually have the Lamborghini Super Trofeo Asia Round 4 returning this upcoming weekend. We have GT America, GT World Challenge America, which is very, very good. I actually had the pleasure of attending one of those events this year live in California, and it was amazing racing. It was so much fun. So make sure to check it out, especially because you can watch it for free. Who doesn't love that? We also have the GT4 America this upcoming weekend. Also, if you're a fan of DTM, or also known as Deutsche Tourenwagenmeister, Round 5 is happening this upcoming weekend at the Nürburgring, which the Nürburgring has been a very interesting track this season. We had the 24-hour Nürburgring race this year being, I think, red flagged for like 14 hours because of fog. The other, I think like a month ago, there was an explosion at one of the garages at the Nürburgring. Fortunately, no one died. People did get injured, but it's been a wild track this season. So if you want to see some action, check that out. Also really cool, if you're into rally racing, we have the European Rally Championship racing in Barum, Czechia, racing this upcoming weekend. Of course, if you're a fan of open or single seat racer, we do not have Formula One back, but we do have IndyCar and Indy Next this upcoming weekend. They are racing in Madison, Illinois, so make sure to check that out. Indy racing is really, really awesome. IndyCar. I've watched one of the races so far this season, and I've watched a little bit of the Indy 500, but there was also a lot of red flags, so I didn't watch all of it. Anyways, we also have the World of Outlaws late models racing this upcoming weekend. Now, moving on from four-wheel to two-wheel action, we have the FIM Speedway GP going into round 7 this upcoming weekend. We have the IDM International German Motorcycle Championship going into round 5 this upcoming weekend. Also, very, very important, do not miss out on the MotoGP race this upcoming weekend. It is returning for round, let me check. It's racing in Austria at the Red Bull Ring. I think it's round 11. And the championship is wide open. There's currently 3 points separating Jorge Martin and Pecco Bagnaia from the championship top. However, we have also Enea Bastianini creeping up to the top. So the championship is still wide open. We have like 10 more races, so we're barely at the half point of the season, and anything could happen. If you're located in the US and you have HBO Max, it's included in your championship. Do not miss out. So yeah, MotoGP, Moto2, and Moto3 is racing this upcoming weekend, as well as Moto America. This weekend, we also have returning AMA Pro Motocross is back. They had a weekend off. However, as I said, there's a lot of racing this weekend, so I just picked out a few things that I'm interested in, that I am, watching and following. So, as I said, check out the calendar for more information, for more races. And as always, get in the comments, let me know what you'll be watching this upcoming weekend. As I said, I for sure will be watching MotoGP. I'm going to try and see if I can also watch the Indy race, as well as I think I'm going to try to watch either some Pro Motocross, because I haven't watched it at all this year. I watched all of Supercross, and then I was kind of like, I haven't gotten into the Pro Motocross. I don't know what's keeping me from it, but hopefully this weekend. Anyways, as I said, let me know in the comments what you'll be watching. And as always, like and subscribe. And I'll be seeing you guys this upcoming weekend for more daily racing show here at Race Plaza Media. Bye, guys.